I just woke up from an extremely vivid dream. In the dream, I was a part of a large team of Christians preparing for a concert and a speaker in a park. We had all just arrived at the park and were discussing the final plans before setup. I sensed the event was to share the gospel of Jesus with speakers and music. Suddenly, drops of pure light began to fall from the sky. The drops were in different sizes, from huge pumpkins to as large as houses. People were yelling out, "What is it?" I immediately recognized the light, for I had seen it before and even held it in my hands. "It is Jesus! He's coming!" I squealed loudly with joy. I started to run as hard as I could to where the light was landing. Even though a loud sound filled the air and resonated through my body, I could hear voices behind me saying, "You fool! No, it is not. Jesus is not coming. Not now. He can't, and he won't." I quickly looked behind me to see fear in almost everyone as they were screaming and running to hide. I stopped in confusion. Why were they running? Why were they so terrified at our Lord's return? Are they not all believers in Jesus Christ? I did notice 3 or 4 who just stood there looking unsure, yet hopeful. I turned around to continue running into the drops of light. A thought crossed my mind. Jesus is coming for me, and I am running to him. What difference will it make for a few more seconds? Tears began to fall as I said aloud, "I want to welcome the King as he deserves." I jumped up and down, praising Jesus as the light fell all around us. Then suddenly, Jesus appeared before me in all his beauty and glory. My heart leapt to finally see him fully as tears streaked my face. He tells me, "You have brought me joy at your greeting." Then Jesus looked behind me. I turned with him and saw almost everyone trying to flee from his presence. Jesus says in a low tone, "Many have not." Immediately we were in a dark building. His presence penetrated the darkness as he walked. He approached a man hiding who I knew had proclaimed Jesus as Lord. When Jesus began to talk to him, I woke up. As I processed the dream, I hear Jesus say, "Tell them I'm coming. And many of those who say they are my children are not ready."